Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, test, 1, 2, 3, test. All right, welcome back to Des Moines Capitals Hockey, live from Kansas City, Missouri, as the Capitals getting ready to take on the Kansas City Jets. A JV game just about underway. We'll go through some stats here real quick. Well, two even teams here, in my opinion. The Jets come in here third in the JV standings, 28 games played, 24 wins, 4 losses, 48 points on the season, 141 goals for, 41 goals against, 332 minutes in penalties, and they are 4-1 in the last 5 games. The Capitals coming in, sitting right behind them in 4th spot, 28 games played, 22 wins, 4 losses, 2 shootout losses, 46 points on the season, 87 goals for, 38 goals against, 327 minutes in penalties, and they are 3-1, 0-1 in the last 5 games. Scoring leaders for the Kansas City Jets: Carter Ives, 25 goals. Ryan Kravitz with 27 assists. Carter Ives with 49 points on the season. Charlie Mahoney with 46 minutes in penalties. Carter Ives with 7 power play goals and 2 shorthanded goals. And Connor Adams, the goaltender, with 13 wins. Capitals come in here in the JV standings. Goals per game, they ranked 7th in the Midwest High School League standings. Goals against, they are number 1 in goals against with 1.36 goals against average. Power play, the Capitals ranked 9th in the division, or in the Midwest High School League with 10.20%. Penalty kill, they're ranked 2nd with 93.55% of penalty kill. Goals per game, Capitals 3.11 goals per game. The division average is 3.05, so they're just a little bit above the league normal. Penalty minutes, Capitals average 11.64 minutes in penalties per game, and the average in the league 13.32, so a few minutes behind on the penalties during the game. Goals allowed per game. The Capitals 1.36 goals per game. That league average is 3.05. Save percentage, the Capitals at 0.926, and the league average is 0.877. Shots allowed per game. The Capitals 18 shots against them per game, and the league average is 23, almost 24, 23.24. Capitals shorthanded goals, 4 average per game. That's what it says. I don't know if that's right. They have probably 4 total. Division is 2.57. So anyway, that's going to do it for stats. Just kind of going on that stats page on the Midwest High School League, which is kind of fun to go on to every once in a while. Make sure you jump in the chat and let me know where you're listening from. Rob Paulus is home with the flu, so Rob, I hope you get feeling better and you'll be truly missed tonight. The Capitals wearing their purple jerseys going to your left on the screen. The Jets wearing their white going to your right on the screen. Capitals goaltender in net, Wadden, the starting lineup for the Capitals. John Legler, shot on net. Beckett Laprade with a shot on net. Shot save again. Beckett Laprade, starting lineup. Legler, DiCarlo, back on the defensive side, Mazakowski, and Ben Baxter. 14:36 left in the first period, knotted up at 0. Not sure what happened there. We're going to get a face-off center ice. Capitals change it up. Jets win the face-off. They draw it over to the far side. Played by Burnell. Burnell up to Adams. Jackson Adams sends it down on net. Save by the Kansas City Jets goaltender. Capitals pick it up in behind the Jets goalie. Centering pass out front. Tried to get it to Burnell. Couldn't get the shot off. Burnell plays it on the far corner. Chasing after it is Adams. Adams in behind the goal line. Centering pass out front. Shot. Goal. Save. Boy, I thought that was going in. What a nice play. As Connor Adams in net for the Jets with a big save tonight already. A couple big saves. Nice. Davison, Adams, and Burnell line out there. Jets win the faceoff. They draw it on the far side. Now out there for the Capitals. Cooper and Webb. And Lanigan out there for the Capitals. With, let's see, who is that? Noga. Noga out there too. And the other defenseman is Bellis. Home sick today is another sick person with the flu besides Rob Paulus. Is Ian Bragg is homesick with the flu today. And I hope he gets feeling better. And do not bring that flu around me. I don't need it. Capitals bring it all the way down. Webb down below the goal line. The Jets pick it up. They send it to the far side. The Jets bring it up through center ice down into the Capitals into the rink. Wadden leaves it in behind his own net. Picked up by Myers. Myers tried to get it up to Webb. Couldn't quite get it to him. Capitals sent it, or Jets sent it right back down into the Capitals into the rink. Played by Wiersma. Wiersma sets up in behind his own goaltender. Sends it on the near side to Collins. Collins tried to clear it out. Couldn't. The Jets keep it in at the blue line. Sitting down on the right-hand corner. Now back out to the half boards. Capitals trying to clear it out. Noga couldn't get it out yet. Finally, the Capitals get it across the blue line. Played on the near side. Bouncing puck loose. The puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Played by Adams. Adams across blue line down into the offensive zone. Shot on net. Saved by Adams. The goaltender Adams, and the shooter was Adams. And the puck goes up into the protective netting. And the play is blown dead. Jets pick it up down below the goal line. Play it on the near side on the half boards. Bouncing puck loose. DiCarlo with a nice hit. LaPrade dumps it further down into the zone in the left-hand corner. Played on the half boards by Legler. Legler gets it up to DiCarlo. Shot on net. Saved by Adams. Played off on the end boards. Jets pick it up in behind their own goaltender. And the puck comes free all the way out to center ice down into the Capitals in the rink. That's going to be icing on the Jets. 11:49 left in the first period. Chris Paulus on camera tonight. Doing a fine job. Jets win the faceoff. They draw it on the far side. Trying to catch up to Tommy Collins. Baxter on the far boards. Ben Baxter, I'm sorry. Fires it, shot goes wide. Sent over to the far side. Trying to catch up to his Collins. Collins comes in with a hard hip check. Jets play it on the near side. Played by Mazakowski. Kept in at the blue line by Collins. He sends it down deep into the right-hand corner of the arena. Sent over to the near side. Jets controlling it down below the goal line. They play it on the half boards on the far side. Chipped out of the zone. Back up to center ice it comes. And Mazakowski, Burnell couldn't hang on to it. Now the puck goes down. Kansas City Jets dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. Chasing in the corner after it is Mazakowski. He falls down. The Jets come up with it. Played by Baxter. Baxter gets it off the half wall up to Burnell. Couldn't get it out of the zone. Dumped in behind Wadden, and the Capitals pick it up on the near boards. Sent over to the far side on the inboards. Baxter with it, trying to clear it out to the wall. And the Capitals send it out to center ice. Jets pick it up down to their defensive end of the ice. Putting the pressure on them as Burnell couldn't steal the puck. And here comes the Jets back the other way. The Jets dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. Wadden leaves it in there behind his own goal line. Sent over to the far side. The Capitals clearing off on the half boards. Played by Lanigan. Lanigan over to try to clear it out. That was over to Bellas and up to Cooper. Webb. And now Cooper has it on the far side. Jets send it down in the Capitals in the rink. Wadden sets up in behind his own goaltender. Leaves it there for Bellas. Bellas back to Webb. Sent over to the far side. Jets pick it up on the half boards. Trying to walk it out front. And back out to the point. Fires it. Shot off the shin pad of Cooper. Sent off to the far side. Webb plays it on the half boards. And that's going to be... Oh, he waved it off. I thought it was going to be icing on the Capitals, but they waved it off. Jets pick it up on the half board on the far side. And here comes the Jets back 2-on-2 coming back the other way, trying to get around Myers. Myers with that fantastic hip check sends it into the corner. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Reedman has it for the Jets. And he falls down. Puck goes all the way down into the Jets into the rink. Chasing after it is Gay on the near boards, and that goes out of play. 9:01 left in the first period. Knotted up at 0. Face off to the stick side of Adams, the Jets goaltender. Jets win the face off. They draw it up through center ice. They dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. Just goes wide to Wadden. He leaves it there for Myers. Myers sends it on the far side to Gay. And the Capitals aren't able to clear it out. Down in the corner it goes. Myers chasing after it into the corner. Played by Gay. Back to Myers. Myers tried to clear it out. Kept in by the Jets. And now the Capitals finally clear it out of the blue line. And the Jets send it right back down. Played by Wiersma. Wiersma back to Myers. Myers up to Tommy Collins. Collins across the blue line. Shot on net. Saved by Adams. And the Jets just hang on to it. Face-off's going to be to the stick side of Adams. DeCarlo, Legler, and Laprade out there for the Capitals. Mazakowski and Baxter on the defensive side. Puck comes all the way out to the neutral zone. Jets able to dump it down, back down in. The Capitals into the rink. Wadden leaves it there for Baxter. Baxter sends it to the far side to Legler. Legler plays it off the half wall, tried to chip it out. The Jets keep it in. And I think it got caught in a breezer. Went down the back of the breezer of one of the players. Kansas City Jets players. Face off in front of the Capitals bench. Capitals leave out DeCarlo, Laprade, and Legler. Myers and Wiersma on the defensive side. Capitals win the face-off back to Wiersma. Wiersma plays it off the sideboard, and the Capitals dump it down in. DeCarlo has it, looking, couldn't hang on to it. Had Legler cutting, but DeCarlo couldn't get the puck to settle down on his stick. Back on the near side to play it was Legler. Legler in the corner. And no, they kept it, stayed in. Bouncing puck keeps going way up in the air. Nice hard hit by LaPrade. And Jets send it down into the Capitals in the rink. That looked like a bouncy ball out there more than a puck. Played on the near side up to Wiersma. Wiersma across the blue line down into the Jets in the rink. Shot deflected and went up in the protective netting. We're going to get a whistle. 7:09 left in the first period. And I am so bad as I was probably looking down at something on my computer here. The Capitals are on the Little Debbie Snack Cake power play. I didn't even catch it out here, guys. Sorry. I just happened to look up the clock, and there's a minute 18 left on the power play for the Capitals. No wonder we were controlling the puck so well and not getting much challenge from it. I did not even see it. Don't know what it was for. Capitals have it on the far side, played by Burnell. Burnell up to Adams. Adams sidesteps him up to the left side, and the Capitals come in offsides. And let's see if I get the game pulled up here. And I don't have it pulled up yet, so I can get to see what the penalty was. Here we go. Puck goes all the way down, and the Jets into the rink. Jets clear at 180 feet the opposite direction. Jacob Hall, 2 minutes for high sticking. That's what the call was. 44 seconds left on the power play for the Capitals. Capitals send it on the near side up to Bellis. Bellis dumps it down into the Jets in the rink. Jets pick it up in behind their own goaltender. They send it off the half boards all the way down to the opposite end of the rink. Capitals send it to the far side, played by Burnell. Burnell has it now at the blue line. Burnell sends it off on the half boards, left there for Davison. Davison back to Burnell. Burnell looking to Davison, fires it, shot, never made it to the net, and the Jets clear it out again, send it all the way down to the Capitals in the rink. Wadden leaves it down below his goal line. 4 seconds left on the power play for the Capitals. And now we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Sent over to the near side. Wiersma with it. Puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Sent over to the far side. Now the Jets pick it up. The Jets have it on the far side. Teska for the Jets sends it off into the inboard or into the sideboards. Capitals pick it up, send it on the near side across the blue line, and offsides we come as Webb comes in offsides. 5:32 left in the first period. Knotted up at 0. Hey, Clint Stiles watching. Hi, Clint Stiles. You're probably in Minnesota somewhere watching hockey. Face-off outside the Jets' offensive side of the ice, and the Jets win the face-off. They draw it on the far side. Capitals pick it up, left it there, and that goes up into the net, or up into the Capitals bench. Play is blown dead. 5:22 left in the first. Face-off to the stick side of Wadden. Jets win the face-off. They draw up to the top side. Shot saved by Wadden. And, boy, this glass is either really short or that netting. Everything goes up into that netting so far. I think the glass is really short here. Face-off to the glove side of Wadden. Capitals win the face-off. Bella sends it over to the far side, try to get it to Noga. Jets keep it in. Shot on net, saved by Wadden. 5:07 left in the first period, knotted up at 0. Going to get a face-off to the stick side of Wadden. Capitals win the face-off on the far side. The puck comes free all the way out to center ice. Dumped back down, and the Capitals in the rink, and that's going to be icing on the Jets. 4:46 left in the first period. Beautiful day down here in Kansas City. Just about 55 degrees outside when we walked in. I'm understanding it's a nice day back in Des Moines, too. Rob Paulus, if you're listening, it was a good day to pick up you-know-what outside from your dog. My wife said she picked up 103 piles today. Puck goes all the way down, and the Capitals into the rink. Played in behind the goal line. Adams comes in with a big hit. Capitals keep it alive, sent over to the near side. Played by Collins. Collins putting the pressure on it. Jets send it down in behind the goal line. Baxter falls down. Jets come up with it. Centering pass right out front, went through everybody's skates, and the Capitals able to play it off the inboards and brings it up to Adams. Adams all the way in. Backhand shot saved by Adams. The goaltender Adams. That's nice hard work by the Capitals. Nice breakout out of the defensive zone and brings it down in. Get a shot on net. Capitals back with it again. They bring it up through the neutral zone. Played by Collins. Couldn't hang on to it. He gets knocked down. And the Jets across the blue line down into the Capitals into the rink. On the far side, Adams trying to get a stick on it. Tanner Gay goes in after it. Played by Myers now down below the goal line. Sent out, tried to clear it out. Cross ice pass broken up. The puck goes free over to the far side. Myers on the on the sideboards. Capitals able to bring it up through center ice, dump it down into the Jets into the rink, putting the pressure on him is Collins. Collins skates in behind the Jets goaltender, and the Jets come up with it, though. They bring it all the way up through center ice. Played by Myers. Myers over to Wiersma. Wiersma on the near side. He brings it right down the left side of the ice. Got a full head of steam. Stops, spins, puts a shot towards the net. Deflected. Shot again. Went wide of Adams. Played in the corner by Laprade. Laprade has it on the far side. Left there by Wiersma. Shot over the head of the goaltender Adams. Played on the near side by Legler. Legler in the left-hand corner, digging it out of the wall. Inboards was Laprade. Laprade back up to DiCarlo. DiCarlo to Myers. And the Capitals are working it down low on the Jets. As soon as I say that, they get picked. And the Jets send it down into the Capitals in the rink. That's going to be icing on the Jets. 2:41 left in the first period. Nice pressure on by the Capitals down in the defensive side of the ice for the Jets, and the Capitals were moving the puck well. 2:41 remaining in the first, knotted up at 0. Capitals lose the face-off. The Jets pick it up. They send it on the near side, up through the neutral zone. Putting the pressure on him is Burnell. Burnell with it now, over to try to get it to Bellis. And the Jets skated in. Couldn't get a shot off. Oh, tipped on net, saved by Wadden. An odd angle tipped on net. And a great play by Wadden. A great save. Now the Jets are buzzing down in the Capitals' defensive side of the ice. Son on net, saved by Wadden. And Wadden's just going to come in and cover it up. The Jets want a penalty as DiCarlo dropped number 8. Kane on his rear end. Not going to get it. Both teams skate away. 2:07 left in the first. Jets win the faceoff. Shot on net. Easy save for Wadden. He sends it off to the near boards. Jets send it to the far side. Picked up by nobody. I thought Collins was going to pick that off, or Cooper. I thought Cooper was going to pick that off. Shot deflected, went up in the protective netting. We get another whistle. .146 left of the first period, knotted up at 0. Capitals have out there Mazakowski and Baxter on the defensive side. On the front side, Webb, Cooper, and Noga. I didn't see Noga out there. Puck comes free right out in front of the goaltender, picked off by the Capitals, and here comes Noga up the right-hand side of the ice. Dumped it down into the Capitals in the rink, played on the near side by Webb. Webb down below the goal line. Sent over to the far side. Played by Noga. Noga tried to get it to Webb. And here comes the Jets back the other way. 2-on-2 coming down into the Capitals in the rink. Putting the pressure on him is Baxter. And Jackson, Webb gets knocked down through the neutral zone. Played on the far side by the Jets. Kept in at the blue line by Adams. And then the Jets pick it off. And they're going to bring it up through the neutral zone. Dump it down in the Capitals into the rink. Played by Baxter. The Jets are making a line change. And the Capitals got some room here. They bring it up right up through center ice. Picked off at the center ice by number 46 for the Jets. Shady. Right on net, saved by Wadden. And the Jets have put some pressure on the Capitals. 25 seconds left in the first period. Knotted up at 0. Shot on net, save again. Wadden with the save, loose puck. Capitals come up with it, Myers with it. 17 seconds left on the clock. Capitals have a little bit of time here. Puck goes all the way down into the Jets into the rink, played by Collins. Collins trying to get us something out front. Sent off to the near boards. And now the Jets home run pass over to the far side, picked off by the Capitals, and that's going to do it after 1 period of play. 0-0 after 1. Going to take a 2-minute break, be back with second period action in 2 minutes. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. All right, back with you, Des Moines Capitals Hockey. Picked up a guest here, filling in for Rob Paul, Scott Kruger.
Hey, Tony.
Hi, Scotty. How are you?
Doing good.
How was the trip down?
Good. We got a little late start, but got her done. We made quick time.
Bring the RV, of course?
Did not.
You did not?
No.
I'm surprised.
I've been in Denver all week and a little tired. And,
okay.
I think we got a fuse out because the cruise control wouldn't work last time.
Shot net saved by the Jets. Well, I lost my bet then. Thank you.
Yeah. So the fuse, so what happens is the steering column's not working, meaning the wipers. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I didn't figure I better not.
Well, I was having a drink with my wife last night, and she said, well, the Krugers taking the RV down? I said, yeah, it's going to be 50. Hell, they'll take it down.
Yeah, exactly. The dogs are probably upset with me, but.
Yeah. All right, face-off in the Jets' defensive side of the rink. Jets win the face-off. They send it down into the Capitals into the rink. And they're going to beat us to the pucks. Shot towards the net. Wadden just went wide of Wadden. Well, Scott, I don't know if you looked at the standings, but number 3 playing against number 4 here, and there's not much difference. Shot on net and goal by the Jets, and there's the difference in this game so far. But stats-wise, there's not too much that separates these two teams. And the Jets going to score first here, make it a 1-0 hockey game.
Yeah, really, we had an offensive face-off there. We didn't hold our guy up. They won the drawback, and that guy just flew to get the possession down there. You really got to take care of those face-offs, because that's just the difference between being offense on defense right there.
Well, not what we wanted to see here, early in the first period. I keep wanting to say third period. That 2 up there looks like a 3 on the scoreboard.
Can't argue that.
Jesus. Capitals have it on the far side. Oh, nice hard hit. We're lucky we didn't get a penalty there by Davison and delayed offsides on the Capitals as he was a little high on that hit in the face. The Capitals picking up the pace here, a couple good hits. Jets have it on the far side, dump it down into the Capitals in the rink. Wadden just leaves it there. Myers is going to pick it up in behind the Capitals goaltender Wadden, played on the near side by Burnell. Burnell up to DeCarlo. Capitals with a nice breakout here up to Davison. Davison backhanded shot saved by Adams. And the Jets cover it up. 13:37 left in the second.
Yeah, real nice breakout there. Very clean and come down. I think Burnell bring that thing back in and get a nice shot off to, I think, did DeCarlo get that shot?
Yeah,
or Drake did.
Davison did. Yeah, DeCarlo up to Davison. Face off to the glove side of the Jets goaltender. Adams with the face off. Out there with Collins and Gay on the defensive side, Wiersma and Myers. Shot on net, saved by Adams.
So big boxing match tonight. You got that on pay-per-view
No,
yet or no?
No, I don't, but I heard the coaches talking about it on the way down here.
My dad was talking about it, and we got enough time tonight, huh?
Yeah, we got a lot of time tonight.
Nice restaurant for the hotel. We checked in.
Well, it'll be a little while before we get there tonight. I think we're not checking in until after dinner tonight. Going to go get some barbecue later on tonight. It's in on the near side, played by the Jets, picked off by Adams. Adams back to Myers, couldn't hang on to it at the blue line. And the Capitals bring it down in the defensive side of the ice for the Jets. Sent over to the far side, Jets pick it up. Baker with it for the Jets, number 44. Sent over to the near side, played by Collins. Collins back, trying to get it back to the far side. Capitals pick it off. Myers steps up, brings it down to the right-hand corner. Myers sending pass out front. Just broken up with the right idea to Adams. And Myers keeps it in again. Myers at the right time at the right place. The puck goes all the way down and the Capitals in the rink. Capitals played on the near side to Wiersma. Wiersma over to Myers. Back to Wiersma. Capitals keep with it. Wiersma still has it. Went through a couple of bodies. And offsides we go. Man, we got to watch that offsides. That's probably the third one today. And I think the last game we played, we had quite a few offsides.
Yeah, I'd also add, I think we need to start shooting the puck a little more.
$12:19 left in the second. 1-0 hockey game. Puck goes all the way down and the Jets in the rink. Jets pick it up in behind their own goaltender. Played by Legler with it. Back out to the point to Mazakowski. Back to Legler. Back-handed pass. Blind pass there by Legler. No one was there besides the Jet player. Now here comes the Jets back out. They dump it down on net. Saved by Wadden. He steers it off into the corner. Played on the near corner. Baxter with it. Down below the goal line. He brings it forward. Gets it up to DeCarlo to Legler. Legler took a hard hit up high. Legler jumps back up. That'll jolt you a headache real quick like. And Legler making a line change. See if he stays upright. Yeah, he looks like he's all right on the bench, but that one definitely woke him up a little bit. Jets with it down in behind their own goal line. Sent over to the far side. Capitals couldn't keep it in.
Looks like Kansas City's flying those wings out with some passes there. We'll make sure both our D are catching back.
Jets with it, top of the circle. Fires it on net. Saved by Wadden, loose. Not sure if that ever made it on net. That one did. Shot, save, shot, goal. No, went wide behind the net. Boy, I thought that was in.
I don't know how he missed that.
I don't know how he missed that one, too. Wide open net, and somehow it went behind the net instead of in front of the net. It stays a 1-0 hockey game. Here comes the Caps. Caps with it now. Webb with it. Fires it towards the goaltender. It went wide of Adams. Played on the far side by Noga. Noga catches up to it on a half boards. Kept in by Bellis. Bellis up to Noga. Capitals have it in behind the Jets goaltender. That was Noga. Puck comes free all the way up. That's going to be icing on the Jets. And they're going to wave it off. Not enough steam on that puck to make it to the red line. Capitals have it in behind their own goal line. And the Jets working it. Shot goes wide. And the Jets are putting the Capitals defenseman, putting some pressure on them. Played on the near side. Jets come up with it. Shot, save. I think Wadden just got a piece of that.
Yeah, we can be a little tougher in our defensive zone there in the slot. Looks like we're giving some good shots up there.
Capitals have it at center ice. Puck comes across the blue line and offsides once again for the Capitals. 9:29 left in the third. That was a little tougher one to control the offsides. As number 5 is chirping at Burnell out there.
Well, there's we can guess. Is there a pretty big gap? You said the standings, Tony. I know 1, 2, 3, and 4 have a big gap between 5.
Yeah, I do believe so. Yeah.
You went out. Can you catch the front, or?
I don't think we can.
I thought we could get to second. Maybe is what I saw, but I couldn't remember.
No, we cannot. We can get to third. We only got 4 games left, and we're at 40 points. The Waterloo's with 55, Sioux City's with 50, Kansas City with 46, and Lincoln with 44. So I misspoke. Kansas City. Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the wrong. It helps to look at JV instead of varsity. They're pretty close to standings anyway.
We'll get to second, it looks like.
Yeah, we can get to second. Boy, it is close. 53 for Waterloo, and the Capitals were 46, setting in the 4th spot. And then it drops off Omaha's with 33. So we're going to either get that 2, 3, or 4 seed for state tournament, looks like.
Just a matter of who you want to play.
Yep. The Jets bring it all the way down, and the Capitals in the ranks sit over to the far side. Capitals have it now over to the far side, played by Wiersma. And we're going to get a whistle. 8:15 left in the third or second.
Tony, how many?
Too many men on the ice.
Us or them?
Let's see what he's calling.
Them. No. Yep.
Looks like it's them. Too many men on the ice for the Jets, and the Capitals be on the Little Debbie Snack Cake power play.
How many years, Tony, has the JV been the same, state tournament the same as the varsity? Is that 3 years or more?
I would guess 3.
So since then, in the past, when you saw the tournaments on different weekends, have the JV teams, you know, usually in regular season, all of a sudden in state tournament, you saw a whole different JV team, right?
Right.
Does that seem to even that out a little bit?
Yeah, it does seem to even it out a little bit. And yeah, I think it does that you say that. We haven't shot on net saved by Adams, power play unit out there for the Capitals.
Day drugs.
Legler, DiCarlo, and LaPrade on the front side. On the back side, Baxter and Bellis. Well, the Capitals haven't fared very well since they've moved the format to a little bit different, playing starting on Thursday. First 2 rounds, you lose, you're done, you go home. And last year, we went home quick. So hopefully this year it's not the same outcome. Jets pick it up in behind their own goaltender, played on the far side. Little shorthanded try, just couldn't get it out front. Now here comes Legler on the near side. Legler with it down the right side of the ice. Loses possession of the puck, and the Jets move it back the other way. Capitals need to settle down here. Back over to Legler on the left side of the ice. Ooh, he's having a tough time with that puck. Couldn't hang on to it. Baxter bells him out. Baxter across the blue line. Played on the far side by LaPrade. Capitals with 3 players tied up on that far boards. Down below the goal line, Legler with it. Legler back to LaPrade. And Jets clear it out. Bellis couldn't get over to keep it in. 32 seconds left on the power play.
Having a hard time setting this thing up.
Yeah,
Tom.
they are. Capitals not able to skate with the puck right now. Capitals have it in behind their own goal line. Back up to Brunell. Brunell with it now. He's able to skate with it right up through center ice. Brings it down into the Jets in the rink. Stays with it. And shot on net. Saved by Adams. And Brunell wanted to prove me wrong. I just said no one could skate with the puck. And he went one end to the other and got a shot off. So
I'd like to see him go that far pipe with that one. I think it would have went his way.
on the far side to play to Wiersma. Wiersma up to Myers. Myers to Brunell. And that's going to be icing on the Capitals.
Tony, the JV state tournament, that starts on Thursday. Then the
Thursday.
varsity Friday, is that
Yep.
correct?
Yep. And both teams could be potential to play in both games on Friday. Could be one JV game in the morning, one varsity game in the afternoon.
We will have the RV there for that one, Thursday.
These players are playing both. They better get a lot of sleep that weekend. Jets win the faceoff down on the Capitals' defensive side. Jets pick it up below the goal line and behind Wadden. Was Mark Kruger's number 7?
It was.
The station down on Ingersoll, newer place. I think his jersey's hanging up in there.
It must be a smelly place.
Capitals have it on the near side.
Where's the station at, Tony?
You know where Wells Fargo Bank is on Ingersoll there, just up from Palmer's?
Yeah, right
so
there.
It's on the south side of the road there, just west of Wells Fargo, called the station.
So they need another bar on Ingersoll.
Yes. Pretty neat play. Shot on net save. It's the second time we've been there on a Friday night, and the Kansas City Jets going to hang on to it. And they had more college hockey playing in there than anything else on the TV, and they probably had 30-plus TVs, and they almost all had college hockey. So,
well, I'll make sure I get down there. How about if you've been down to the Bartender's Handshake?
no, where's that at?
Up the Ingersoll, so heading west, and it's on the north side. It's fantastic.
Well, this place we were at last night, Nate tells us there's 2 bars there. There's one behind there, too, that are attached. You walk through the kitchen to go to the other one, and it's not a sports bar.
Oh, cool.
But we did not go there. I don't know. Anyway.
Any food at the station?
Yeah, it's great food. Gee, many Christmas. There were wings full last night. We had a hamburger there during lunch hour one day, and it was perfect. With it in behind their own goaltender, making me hungry. Sitting over to the near side to Tanner Gay. Kind of nice having a Friday night off to actually go out and do something else besides hockey on a Friday night.
Especially in February. Season gets long.
Yes. Sent over to the far side, played by Collins. Capitals pick it up, bring it up through the neutral zone. Couldn't quite catch up to it. Back down in the defensive side of the ice it goes. Baxter hit a click here.
I see third period, though, like you do.
Yeah, it says third period up there. It's confusing. Yeah, you're right. 18 was up on the clock. Jets with it. They couldn't hang on to it. Capitals come 2-on-1, coming back the other way. Legler with it and comes in offsides.
Yeah, Leprod needed to attack with speed. He passed the puck behind himself, and if maybe it wasn't behind himself, he just passed it too slow. He needed to put a nice crisp one on.
And,
a lot of snow on the ice.
Yep, and Leprod went right up to Legler and said, that's my fault. That would have been a nice 2-on-1 on those boys. Leprod wins the face-off, or the Capitals win the face-off, get it to Leprod. He puts it on net.
Oh, look at the stands. We like a lot of people got some family or friends here.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Hopefully our feed's going well, guys. I see we've still got some people watching. Text me or put it on the chat. Let me know if it's chopping out on us. Fires it towards the net. Net just went wide. Legler in the corner with it. Legler off the half boards. Sent over to the far side. Leprod bouncing puck again. Couldn't get it to settle down. Yeah, I think the Jets know this ice a lot better than we do. They're able to play this puck and keep it from bouncing on them. It's nice they did senior night already. Scotty, you got to miss senior night here. It was a nice ceremony for them, but they did it before the JV game, which is kind of nice. Might give the Capitals an idea here. Maybe start doing that a little sooner.
Perfect.
Yeah. Probably not for this year for you, though. Maybe next year.
It sounds like someone else's problem.
Yeah.
Or not an issue either. It may be option.
Yeah, option. There you go. Opportunity.
Opportunity
is a good word. 3:13 left in the third. Jets win the faceoff. They draw it down in the capital of the ring. Myers chasing after it. Myers catches up to it, plays it off the short glass. Fires it on net, saved by Wadden. It is coming in and out at times. I'm gonna shut this one off. Up through the neutral zone. 2:28 remaining in the period. A hard hit onto Myers. And no icing there on the Capitals. Here comes the Jets back up out of the zone. Tried to pick it off was Myers. And the Jets come in down Capitals. Send it over to the far side. Shot on net, saved by Wadden. 1:54 left in the second.
Well, we got to be getting outshot in this period, I'd say.
We got to
Tony.
be.
Yeah, we got to shoot the puck more. Charles had a nice shot there when you were checking the screen out. We're trying to get behind their defensemen that are sagging a little bit. In my opinion, if they're going to sag, you got a nice screen for a shot and a rebound.
Face off to the glove side of Wadden. Cooper with the face off. Shot, save. And the Jets win the face off, get a shot towards the net. I think Wadden got a piece of it. Sent back over the far side, and that's going to.
Yeah, 20 White should have an interference or a late hit. It's a late hit, anyways. I don't know how he's going to call it. But
they are going to call it.
Yeah. Rough.
They're going to get a roughing call on the Jets. The Capitals will be on the Picket Fence Creamery power play.
Still nailing that ice cream down.
Oh, boy. Oh, now I got feet is good. So I got one buffering, more all the time, and then I have another one that says that it's perfect. So we'll leave it the way it is, and I'll watch the meter down there. Sent over to the near side, played by Mazakowski. Mazakowski dumps it down into the Jets in the rink. Baxter couldn't keep it in at the blue line. Baxter couldn't keep it in. A lot of snow over there. Capitals dump it back down, and the Jets in the rink. 1:24 left in the third, 1:38 left in the penalty. Cooper with it now. Lucas Cooper couldn't hang on to it. Picked off by the Jets. Jets turn it back over, though. Capitals bring it on the near side up to Noga. Noga has it now on the right side of the ice. Couldn't hang on to it. Played on the near side. Played by Mazakowski. Mazakowski down and deep with it. Loose puck. The Jets come up with it. And they're going to send it length of the ice. 55 seconds left in the second period. 1:09 left on the power play. Sent over to the near side. Noga plays it off the sideboards. Not good for the Capitals. We're having a tough time handling the puck. Puck goes in. Shot towards the net. Carlo with a shot towards the net.
Might have microwaved the pucks.
Yeah. Jets send it down into the Capitals in the rink, down below the goal line, played by Wadden. Wadden leaves it there for Myers. 17 seconds left in the period. The Capitals got one more run at it if they get it down the ice. Played by Wiersma. Wiersma has it on the far side. Be nice to tie this thing up. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. 7 seconds left in the period. Played on the far side by Wiersma. Take a shot. Never made it to the net, and that's going to do it for 2 periods of play. The Capitals down 1-0. We'll start out the third period on a power play. Short power play, 15 seconds. Scott Kruger, Tony Scott, be back with third period action in 15-20 minutes. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. All right, back with you, Des Moines Capitals Hockey live on YouTube today. And we're seeing if this is, it looks like it's, I dumped it down, guys, the high definition down a little bit on it, and we didn't get our camera person back. So I will do both. Bear with me here as I am doing the camera and waiting for somebody to come back here, so it's tough to do play-by-play and run the camera. So you might not get everything you want in the video. So Jets with it down at their own end of the rink. Sitting on the near side. Played by Burnell. Burnell up to Wiersma. I have no idea if the cameras, I can't see the camera. Oh, maybe I can see it on my computer. That works. They're all out enjoying the nice weather with a cold beverage, I'm sure. Oh, there we go. Bellows comes in. Shot on net, saved by Wadden. And the puck comes in on the near side. Played by LaPrade. LaPrade sent it over. Nope, could not send it over to the far side. Sent right out in front by the Jets. And here comes the Caps out through neutral zone down into the Capitals, or the Jets in the rink. Played by Burnell. Burnell with a hard hit. We started out with a short power play. Must not have done anything with it. I think we had 15 or 25 seconds left on the power play. Sent on the near side. Dumped down into the Capitals in the rink. Chasing after it is Wiersma. Wiersma has it now. Sent up to the near side. The Jets pick it off. As I was saying, I dumped down the video a little bit. We were at the 1080 high definition. I went down to the 480. I don't know if you guys can notice it on your screen or not, but it helps with low internet bandwidth. So see if it helps a little bit. Jets bring it in. 1-0. Shot saved by Wadden. And the Capitals let the Jets just walk on in behind our defenseman. I'm going to answer this real quick, guys. Hang on just a second. Terry Tuttle, I have to call you back, buddy. I'm on the radio right now. I'll call you back. All right, bye. Sorry, the guy from the lake was calling me, so I told him I'd call him back where my boat is stored at. So Jets have it down in behind the Capitals goal line, sent over to the far side, played by DiCarlo, or Noga, I guess. Down into the corner it goes. Cooper with it. Oh, good. Thanks, Russ Legler. Says it looks good. Looks like my screen is staying red, and red is good. Shot towards net's goal. And the Jets make it a 2-0 hockey game as the Capitals are just letting the Jets fire it at our goaltender at free will, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Yeah, you're doing good. Follow the puck. Kevin Bellis running the camera for us now as our camera people and Scott Kruger didn't make it back in after the intermission. Sent over to the far side, played by LaPrade. LaPrade tried to get it up to DiCarlo. DiCarlo dumps it down into the Jets in the rink. Played on the far side, on the half boards. And the Jets come in across the blue line down into the Capitals in the rink. Played on the far side by DiCarlo. Sent over to the far side. Mazakowski with it up to Legler. Legler, man, we just can't hang on to the puck right now. It's not just one player, it's all the Capital players. Tough hanging on to the puck. Capital with it. Now shot on net. That was a good shot by Gay, and they were able to hang on to it there. Puck's down below, down played by Gay. Back to the top side with Mazakowski. Fires it. Oh, just went over the head of Adams. And the Capitals able to move the puck this time. This is probably the first time in the third period they've had any type of possession of it down in the offensive zone. Capitals have it now, top of the circle. Adams with it, fires it, goes off the shin pads, brought back to Collins. Sent over to the far side, played by Collins, fires it, shot, reflects, or comes off a skate, off into the corner, back up to center ice it comes. 2-0 hockey game as the Jets scored early in this period. Shot on net, saved by Adams. That's a nice shot by Ben Baxter. Then on the near side, loose puck, back out to Gay. Shot on net, save. No one there for a rebound. And the goaltender for the Jets, Adams, hangs on to it. Hey, Chris Paul's back. How are you? Want a headset? You should put the headset on. Come on. And we'll talk. Let's talk. Yeah. People want to know what Chris Paul has to say. Face off to the stick side of Jets goalie. Sin all the way up. That's going to be icing on the Jets. And the referee, linesman, took a fall. He's all right. Looks like he's all right. Hi, Kathy. Kathy Kruger. Kathy, Don Kruger in the house. Don, you want to go on the radio? You're not paying attention to me. Capitals win the faceoff. They send it on the near side. Capitals have out there Brunel, DiCarlo, and Davison on the front side. Wiersma and Myers on the defensive side. And here comes the Jets up out of the zone, up through center ice, trying to get in around Wiersma. Puck goes all the way down, and the Capitals in the rink. Shot on net, saved by Wadden. Back out to the top of the circle, high slot. Sent over to the far side. And the Jets keep it in on the half boards, trying to walk it right out front. Played on the near side too. And sorry, folks, puck's left the playing surface. Man, I was just talking about this. Was it last weekend? That most arenas have the nets all the way around the arena, and this one does not. It only has it on the end of the arenas. As that puck comes up into the stands. Buccaneer Arena is another one that doesn't have it all the quite. I don't think Bucks has it all the way around it yet. Isn't that sad? I don't remember about our home rink. I don't think it does. On the far side to play it is Noga. Noga brings it out on the near side. Loose puck up through the neutral zone. Sent back down into the Capitals in the rink. Played by Bellis. Bellis sends it to the far side to Lanigan, and the puck comes free all the way out to center ice, down into the Capitals offensive zone, putting the pressure on him, Scooper. Only 2 penalties in the game. 2 penalties on the Jets. Nothing on the Capitals. Played by Webb. Webb down his offensive side of the ice at the blue line. Couldn't hang on to it. Puck scores free. 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Jets bring it across the blue line. Centering pass broken up by Bellis. And Jets send it in behind the net of the goaltender, Wadden. Sent over to the far side, chipped off the boards. Jets have it at the top of the blue line, bring it all the way in. Bouncing puck, loose on the near side. Jets with it now, playing it on the half boards. Fires it, shot just goes wide of Wadden. And he hangs on to it. Would not have been a shot on net as it was going wide. 8:42 left in third. Caps down by 2. Back it up to DiCarlo. DiCarlo down on the offensive side of the ice. Oh, is it going to stay in play? Bounces all the way over to the far side. Went way up in the lighting. Kept in by DiCarlo. DiCarlo to Legler. Legler on half boards. Played by DiCarlo. Back out to the point. Baxter with it. Shot goes wide of Adams. Sent down into the corner it goes on the left side. LaPrade back to Legler. Legler couldn't hang on to it. Here comes the Jets up through center ice, down into the Capitals in the ring. Nice hard hit by Legler. And both players gets up, and there's going to be a penalty on Legler, I think. We're going to get a slashing call. Number 40 into the sin bin for the Capitals. Capitals be on the Des Moines printing penalty kill as Legler goes in for a slash. I heard the hit. I'm trying to see it. Well, I wouldn't call it a And I think he got, I don't know, I wouldn't call that a slash. Legler hit him and kind of fell on top of him. I didn't see a slash there. But neither say, we got to kill off 2 minutes here. Send over to the far side. Jets pick it up. Penalty kill unit out there for the Capitals. Shot on net, saved by Wadden. Shot save again by Wadden. Penalty kill unit out there on the ice is Wadden right now. Point blank shots right on Wadden, and he finally hangs on to it, covers it up. And now I'll tell you the new penalty unit out there. See if this one does a better job. Wiersma, Myers, DeCarlo, and LaPrade come out on the ice. Capitals win the faceoff. The Jets send it back to the point. Fires it. Shot. Save. Wadden. Faceoff to the stick side of Wadden. DeCarlo with the faceoff. Jets lose the faceoff. Capitals able to bring it up through the neutral zone. LaPrade one-on-one coming back the other way. Shorthanded try, shot tipped. And ends up on the end boards on the glass. And we're going to get a penalty on the Jets. 2 minutes for slashing. Number 35 for the Jets into the sin bin. Charlie Mahoney into the sin bin. 7:09 left in the third period. Capitals skate 4-on-4 hockey for a minute 13 until the Legler penalty's over, and then they'll be on a short power play. Still a lot of time left. 7:09 left in the third. The Capitals need to get a quick one here and get back into this game. Jets win the faceoff. They draw it on the far side. Played by Myers. Myers back to LaPrade. LaPrade tried to get it to DeCarlo. Bouncing puck at center ice. And the Jets send it down into the Capitals in the rink. Wadden plays it on the near side. Or sends it on the near side. Gets it over to DeCarlo. DeCarlo back over to the far side to Myers. Myers back to DeCarlo. Dumps it down into the Capitals in the rink. Chasing after it is LaPrade. LaPrade on the left side of the ice. 41 seconds left on the Legler penalty. And the puck just squirted through the paint in front of the goaltender. And the goaltender just about knocked that in himself. That would have been a nice goal for the Capitals. Wiersma with it down below the goal line on the left side. He comes up with it. Has LaPrade empty. He has LaPrade on the left side of the, or my left side of the ice. No one in front of him. The Jets pick it off on the near side. Send to the far side. And just about over there. And number 40, Legler, is out of the penalty box. Goes to the bench. And Brunell comes off the bench for the Capitals. And the Jets send it length of the ice. They iced it. 37 seconds left on the power play for the Capitals. 5:44 left in the third. Sent over to the near side. Trying to catch up to it is Webb. Gets it over to Cooper. Cooper to Myers. And Myers dumps it down into the defensive side of the ice. Played by Webb. Got the goaltender out. Shot through the paint as Webb had a wide open net as the goaltender was out of position. Wow, how did he miss that? Sent over to the far side, kept in by Bellis. Bellis on the far boards. Back out to Bellis. Down in deep it goes over to Webb. Webb plays it. Webb trying to walk it out front. And the Jets pick it off. They send it length the ice. 5-on-5 hockey, so that's going to be icing on the Jets. 5:03 left in the third. JV team back in action tomorrow morning against this same team. Face off to the stick side of Jets goalie. Fires out on net, save by Adams. Hangs on to it. face off to the glove side of Adams. Then Jackson Adams for the Capitals took the face off. Out there with Collins and LaPrade on the backside. It's Bellis and Lanigan. Fires it towards the net. Jets deflected it. Puck comes free all the way out. Back to play to Lanigan. Lanigan catches up to it on the near side, off the boards. Puck goes all the way down into the Capitals in the rink. Wadden leaves it there for Legler, or not Legler, too many L's, to Lanigan. Fires it, shot save, Wadden. Sent over to the far side, shot save again, Wadden. And Lanigan down below the goal line. Not the first time I've done that. Back to play it is Bellis. Bellis on the near side, played by Collins. Jets pick it up, walking it right up front, just letting them walk. Still on the far side, leaves it on the near side. Jets with it, fires it deep down below the goal line. Centering pass out front, broken up, and we're going to get a penalty. Interference call, and it's going to be on the Jets, it looks like. 3:57 left in the third period. Capitals back on the Pickett Finch Creamery power play. Oops. You'll have to do that again. I had the advertisement up when he went in front of the camera. You have to do it again. Sorry. There we go. Young man saying hi to his grandma. What's his name? Josh. Josh saying hi to his grandma. Jets win the faceoff, brings it down into the Capitals in the rink. Shot on net, short-handed try, saved by Wadden. Here, you'll see it here. Chris, you'll see it right here. It's coming up. Here it goes. As we were looking on the Toshiba pad, as it's a little bit, has a delayed feed on it. Shot saved by Wadden. It's the same feed you guys are watching, but it's about a 30-second delay than what it is live here. So. Brownstown checking in. Shot on net, saved by Adams. They always check in. Loretta Crowley always checks in with me. Yeah, maybe Noe. I don't know anything about when goalies start and when they don't play, but maybe Noe will be in net tomorrow morning. But I could be totally wrong. That's up to the coaches, and I have zero input on it. I could give them my input. They wouldn't listen. 3:23 left in the third. 1:26 left in the penalty to the Jets. And then now that the referees are discussing something at center ice. Oh, now they're going to go talk to the Capitals bench. Talking to Coach Spring for a lengthy amount of time. I don't know if we getting a penalty or no. Doesn't look like we are. Now they're talking to the other linesman. Now they're going to come talk to the Kansas City bench. I don't know. They must be talking about whether the faceoff's going to be down in the Kansas City Jets defensive side of the ice. And the Kansas City Jets coach doesn't look like he's the happiest about it, but he gave him the wave. All right, back to action here. Capitals win the faceoff, draw back to the blue line. Myers keeps it in, sent over to the near side to Wiersma. Wiersma with it, top of the circle, sent back to the far side to Myers. Myers to Burnell, back to Myers, working on the power play. Sent over to Wiersma. 1:09 left on the power play. The puck goes free down below the goal line, sent to the far side. The Jets are going to catch up to it. Tied up on the half boards, and the Jets clear it off into the Jets bench. Face off to the the left side of the Jets goalie. Bounce the puck loose. Jets come up with it, sent on to the far side. Kept in by Wiersma at the blue line as the Jets try to clear it out. Wiersma with it, top. Fires it, shot, save, Adams. Face off to the stick side of Adams, the goaltender. Capitals power play unit out there. Cooper, Adams comes on the ice for Burnell. Out there with Webb on the backside. Wiersma and Myers. 2:37 left in the third. 39 seconds left on the power play. Puck's on the far side, loose. And the Capitals back to play it. Down on their defensive side of the ice. Sent over to the near side, played by Myers. Myers on the near boards. Hangs on to it, keeps with it. Myers brings it across the blue line. Couldn't get a shot off. Puck goes all the way down below the goal line. Wiersma comes back to play that defensive side, and the bouncing puck loose all the way down. That's waved off, no icing. 1:52 left in third. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Wiersma has it at center ice. Good stood up, and now it's a 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Side steps around Myers. Shot on net, saved by Wadden. Sent over to the far side on the half boards. Down in behind the goal line to play it is DiCarlo. DiCarlo brings it on to try to bring it up the left side of the ice. Jets pick it off. Graven with it for the Jets. And here comes Jackson Webb out of the zone with it down into the Jets into the rink. Fires it, shot, deflects off some sticks, into the corner it goes. Jets have it in behind their own goal line. Sent over to the near boards. Bounce the puck loose, kept in by Mazakowski, and he fires it on net. Adams with the save. Face off to the stick side of Adams. 1 minute left in the third period. Unless a miracle happens here. The Capitals are going to fall short today. Capitals will pick up their 5th loss of the season, unless they can get a lot of scoring done here in 2 minutes or 1 minute. So 1 minute just got announced, remaining in the period. Capitals have it on the near side, loose. Puck comes free all the way out to the center ice, played by Baxter. Baxter out there with a prod. DiCarlo, Brunell, and Legler. And the Capitals come in off sides. That line has had a tough day with that blue line. Very, very tough day with that blue line. Face off right in front of the Jets bench. 40 seconds remaining. Jets win the face off. They're just content to hang on to the puck right now. Capitals with it up through center ice. Legler has it on the far side. Couldn't hang on to it. Gets it back to LaPrade. Back to Wiersma. No, they just not our day, guys. We just can't hang on to the puck. We get a whistle as it comes out of play. We're trying to move it up through the neutral zone and bouncing puck loose. Comes off our skates and comes off the stick funny, and Capitals do get a shot on net there. That was a nice puck handling by that group. Saved by Adams. 11:02 left in the 11.2 left in the period. Back on the far side, Capitals win it to Wiersma. Shot goes wide of the goaltender. And shot tip, and that's going to go up high. 1.4 seconds remaining. As always, guys, I will get this closed out, and then before the varsity game starts up, I'll get it fired back up. We'll save some of our internet card and not bring it up until right before the game starts. So they'll come out and warm up on dirty ice and get a scrape in, and that'll take about 40 minutes or so. And that's it, as the Capitals fall short here today. Get shut out, 2-0 hockey game. And that's about all I can say. There's no scoring on our side to even go over anything, so let you see the handshake, and then I am going to sign off. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Hope you come back and watch the varsity game. Thanks for listening to Des Moines Capitals Hockey. Tony Scott signing off.